Funnelize review. Hi, I'm Kerry from Dream Creative Bee, where I give you honest reviews and tips about making money online. So, what am I doing today? Well, I am reviewing the Funnelize training program brought to you by Jaykay Dowdall. Now, what is it? Well, it is not an over-the-shoulder how to actually create a funnel using a certain type of software. What it is the theory and case studies and different things like that. So let's hop in and have a look at the sales letter. So what it is about is how he goes about showing you how 8 crazy profitable funnels that anyone can create, which will help you build leads and drive sales without any experience. And he talks about how he's done that with these case studies. So not only does he show you what the funnel is made up of, how many pages, how to actually start it and things like that, he actually goes through different case studies. There's over 35 plus training videos and there's over 25 cheat sheets and PDFs. So he also teaches you about email marketing and retargeting, and it's definitely newbie friendly because he explains how funnels actually work. There's different reviews that he's got from different people that have used it: Tanya McKenzie, Ewan McGrath, Sydney Barker and Ed Kerwine. So he also talks about the 2 critical things that anybody needs in order to drive customers to their business or anything like that, and they need magnetic attraction and a step-by-step process, which is what the funnels is. Do you need special software? And the answer is no. Why? Because what a funnel is really is a set of web pages that are put in a certain order. So you enter on one web page and you go through to another web page and then to another web page until you get to the end of the certain funnel. You can build it in anything. You can build it in WordPress using a free drag and drop page builder, or you can use it Wix, Squarespace, or even in HTML using CSS as well. You can also use certain funnel builders like Clickfunnels, Leadpage, Convertri and Groovefunnels. But you don't need to change what you've currently got. Do you need to be an expert to manage your funnels? No, because your funnels can be a simple 2-page funnel. Yes, they can go on to a lot bigger and more complex ones, but you can start off with the much more simpler ones. If you're a beginner and you have no idea how to build a funnel or even why you need a funnel, then he'll explain all of that to you. And he explains how using funnels has changed his business and made him understand what he needs and what he requires. At the moment, at the time of filming this, it's $37 and there is only one other upsell and there's a downsell, and I'll explain to you further on what they are. Within the training, he talks about 8 different types of funnels. He tells you to copy what he's doing, and then you need to send traffic to the top of your funnel, whether it be through social media, SEO, paid traffic, or however you choose. And then let your funnel do the work by delivering sales of your own products or affiliate products. And that is in a nutshell what Funnelize is. So let's go and have a look in the training part. Now there's over 8 hours of training here, and it took me 3 days to go through it all and make notes to make sure I understood what it was all about. So he tells you the reason why you need to use funnels, and he goes through the funnel tools. So the funnel tools, as long as you have got an autoresponder and as long as you've got somewhere where you can put your website and your autoresponder links to your website, then you are good to go. He also recommends using Funnelytics, which is free, which lets you design your funnels before you start building them. Then he talks about your lead magnet. So what is your lead magnet? Well, your lead magnet is what you give in exchange for people giving you their email, basically entering the funnel. And he talks to you about how to create the perfect lead magnet. As most people know, they are told to use PLR to start creating a lead magnet, but you actually need a lead magnet that's congruent to your offer, something that solves a problem. or something that tells people that they have a problem and then goes about solving this problem with the promise. You can use PLR, but you need to change it up so it actually matches the offer that you are going to go for. He then explains how to present your lead magnet. Now there's 9 different ways of presenting it, and he goes through the different ways of doing that. Like this with this video. And you can also download the PDF slides so you can be following along with what he says. Then he goes in and discusses about the funnel gateway, how it works with the opt-in page, how you can get a good converting opt-in page, and what different things you need to do. It may look simple, and it is simple, but all the different things. Then he explains about your boost page, which is slightly different from a normal thank you page, and he goes on to explain why he does it in that way. Then you have your tripwire funnel, and he walks through it. He explains what a tripwire funnel is, and then he gives you a nice case study. And he also then goes on to do about the webinar funnel, the launch funnel, so if you've got your own product that you want to launch, he does that, affiliate funnel, mega ticket funnel, the offline client funnel, and the tagging funnel. So even if your business is offline, you can still use this. In fact, any business that sells any sort of product should be using some sort of funnel, whether you're an e-commerce business, an online business that sells digital products, or an online business that sells physical products, or an offline business that sells services, or even an online business that sells services. You can use this for anything. Within these funnels, he also breaks it down and actually gives you a map, and this is an example of the affiliate funnel map, where you can see there that he's using Facebook pixels and Google ad pixels in order to get a custom audience. He also gives you a cheat sheet summary. So he explains to you what you need to be doing, who, the what, the when, and how much of your funnel. Then he doesn't finish there. Once he's talked to you about your lead magnet, once he's talked to you about your funnel gateway, once he's talked to you about the 8 different funnels and also done all the different case studies, he's then gone on to talk about retargeting. Not just about retargeting at the beginning of the funnel, so that when you get a certain amount of people to your opt-in page but only a certain few opt-in, you retarget those that haven't opted in. He doesn't just talk about those, he talks about any of the others further on within your funnel. So if they take a certain product on the front end but don't move on to the upsell, how you can retarget those customers as well. Abandoned cart customers or anything like that, he talks about. And then he talks about how to actually do this, and you do it by doing Facebook pixels, Google Tag Manager using their pixels, and Bing pixels. He doesn't actually talk about that, but it's the same sort of theory. So even if you're not going to do paid ads or anything like that, it's a good idea to learn how to install your pixels and to be able to use them, and he walks you through that with this video. Then he goes on to talk about emails and the importance of emails and the importance of using them and how to interact with your list. He talks about the importance of getting your list used to clicking on links, not necessarily going to promotions and having to buy things all the time, because that's not correct, but talking about interacting, getting your customers to reply back to you, or getting your clients to click on a YouTube video and going and watching it, or getting them to go to your Facebook fan page and liking the page, or getting them to join your group, things like that. Then he talks about the blueprint checklist, and this is where he absolutely covers everything that he has gone through in this training and all the things that you need to check as you're going along. And he also invites you to join his 10x Mastermind group, where he himself is very interactive and will answer any of your questions. And if you say, "Can you have a look at my funnel?" he will do, and other marketeers will, and suggest some things you can do for improvements. One of the best things about this training is you don't need a specific tool to use it. He is not saying do this, and all you can do is use Clickfunnels, nor does he give you the templates for it, because he wants you to actually go out and build it yourself. So, like I said, you can use any sort of website builder like Wix or Weebly, as long as it links to your autoresponder and you can add pixels, whether it be Facebook or Google, you can use it. Next benefit is how he explains targeting. Retargeting is absolutely in depth, and quite frankly, you need to watch those videos a few times to understand. So the whole point about funnel is that it helps you to convert your customers, and it helps you send them from one funnel page to another funnel and going through until they actually purchase. The problem with just sending your clients to, say, a e-commerce store and there's loads of things for them to buy, they'll often get buyer paralysis and actually go away from it, because there's so many products for them to choose from, they don't even know where to begin. So it's always better if someone knows specifically what they're looking at and then they go through the funnel. So let's have a look at the single OTO. Now, the single OTO is the Funnelize Black Book, and this is $37, and it is 10 case studies looking at 7-8-figure marketeers' web funnels, what they use. So he goes through Sam Ovens' webinar funnel, where he is selling a high-ticket item. I think it's a $2,000 training. Russell Brunson, where he sells the free and shipping, where he sells one of his books. Well, not really, he gives it you free with the shipping, what you pay for. And then within that funnel, there's extra bump offers like different training, challenges, things like that. Frank Kern, the same sort of thing, free and shipping funnel. Amy Porterfield, her social media webinar funnels. Anik Singhal with his mega ticket funnels for his mega ticket training. Sam Ovens, again, another webinar funnel. Ted McGrath, an old school wire tripwire. Brendan Bouchard, when it's your $1 trial for your coaching funnel. Anik Singhal, webinar funnel. And Anthony Morris, and this is a monster funnel. There's also a downsell to this, which is $17, and that is 5 case studies. I'm not sure which 5 they are. So that is Funnelize in a nutshell. It is basically the front end, $37, is over 8 hours of training of different funnels that you can use in your business. Even if you only use 1 or 2, the tripwire and the affiliate funnel, it is worth the money. Especially if you start doing Facebook pixels and Google Tag Manager to actually get your insights and your audience. Now, you don't actually have to use paid traffic. You can use your Facebook pixel to see who your audience is, and then you can be targeting them using free sorts of traffic, knowing where they hang out. So if your target is mainly women, a lot of women hang out on Pinterest. They're over there searching for different things. So overall, this is a fantastic training project, and especially if you join the Facebook group, you'll get lots of help and things like that. So I am recommending that this be a 9 out of 10, and the only reason why I give it a 9 out of 10 is because in the upsell, some of the web pages does not work. It's not a problem because you still see them inside the videos with the training. And there's still the download, the swipe packages with all the copies of what they've used for the emails and the different things, which is still excellent information. If you enjoyed this review or wish to purchase this product, then the link to purchase it will be down in the pinned comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want more honest reviews and tips about making money online, please hit the subscribe button. I'm Kerry from Dream Creative Bee.